Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Amethyst Rune Witch, and today I'm going to be showing you what I did for a loving cleansing herbal bath blend. And we may or may not be joined on camera by Luna. He's just jumped up with me. But so this I've wanted to do a bath thing with roses, but I don't have essential oil, so I can't do rose Epsom bath salts or anything like that. So I have to limit myself to using rose petals, which I do have. It's the only rose thing I do have. So yeah, I used 5 herbs. Originally I was only looking to do a cleansing bath blend, but then I thought, why not add roses into it? Self-care is a big thing for me because it's looking after myself. It's rather than taking care of everyone else, I'm taking care of me. So I'm still holding space for everyone else, but there's times where I just say, do you know what? I need me time. And I'm taking that me time. And that's my self-love. That's my self-care. So this is just something that I did. I quite enjoyed it. So all I've used is a fill your own tea bag. Fill your own tea bag, because it's got the drawstring and it can be tied off, and it can be tied closed as well, which is very handy. So little spoon, which is the one with the jewel on the end that I received from Witch Casket many moons ago now. And then 5 herbs. 4 of them are related to cleansing, but they will have other associations as well. So, you know, use what you want. Originally, I was only going to use 5 cleansing herbs, but I couldn't, when I was reading through my options, I didn't like any of them, and rose petals just came in. But anyway, so the 4 cleansing herbs: hyssop. I tried to do something about the glare on the jar, but there's not really anything I can do. So hyssop, dried hyssop. Some say that fresh herbs are better than dried herbs, but it all depends. I only deal with dried herbs because I don't know what's safe around my cats in fresh form. So if it's dried, it just goes in a jar, and that jar has a lid, so the cats aren't going to get into it. So it's safe from the cats, even if it's toxic to them. So yes, hyssop. Hyssop is the first one. Tell you what, I'm going to put these in as I get them out of my little basket in front of me. See, on the table where I've got my camera, I've got a little basket with all the herbs. It had the fill your own tea bag. It had the teaspoon in it as well. So I'm going to try and do this in a way that you guys can see, but you're not going to be able to see the jar, unfortunately. Sorry. But all it is all I've used is 1 spoonful of the hyssop, and that's in there. That's in my little tea bag. Apologies for that noise if you are sensitive. So that's the hyssop. It's like sage, but not sage. I like hyssop. I do like hyssop because I think sage is a little bit overused, but that's my personal opinion. If you want to use sage, go for it. So next is some red clover. I put a flower head and some of the petal and leaf and stalk in it. I can't get the right words. So I don't have a lot, so I try not to use too much of this, but this is red clover, as I said. So I'll show you. This is one flower. Just going to pop that in with my fingers because I wanted you to see. And then I'm just going to grab some of the leaf petals and stalk. So there's, you know, plenty of the red clover in there. So that's the red clover. Next, I'm going to put some flatleaf cedar in. I would have used pine, but flatleaf cedar is in the same family. It's one of the evergreens, so flatleaf cedar. There we go. And again, it's not much because I don't want it to overpower, and I know pine can. There we go. It's not a piled teaspoon, but a teaspoon nonetheless. The final cleansing herb is lemongrass, which I believe in a previous spell I said I thought I had, but I didn't. Well, I have it now. And it's the full stalk. So what I used for the bath blend I made up yesterday was I took one, but I only used the outermost. So I got the rest of it out. So I've got an outer piece, but I've still got all of that. So I haven't used an entire stalk, I've just used part of a stalk. And that can go back in. I'm not sure what that smells like, but I do like lemongrass. I have it in teas. I have it in a tea. And then all I do, because it's so long, is I fold it up so it's as, you know, it doesn't quite. And then I just tear it. So I've got two pieces out of one. They're all in there. I didn't actually break it in half yesterday when I did the original blend. Should have done. I realise that now, which is why I have. But lemongrass. Most of my herbs. So the lemongrass I got from the supermarket. Very easy, nice and cheap. It's the dried version. It's easy use for me. You know, final rose petals. So again, it was just a teaspoon of these. When I can get a teaspoon of them. So I'll get a few more as well as this, but there we go. And then that's it. That's literally it. So that's my self-love cleansing, self-love, self-care, cleansing herbal bath blend. And all I do is pull it tight and tie a knot or two. But then when I want to use it in a bath, I start running the bath and then pop this into the bath as it's running. There we go. One more. That's not big enough, I don't think. Don't do that. And that's literally it. Now I would use these fill your own tea bags for my loose leaf teas, but I have tea strainers and what I call tea balls. So the mesh balls that you can put the tea in. But again, you could use those in a bath. You could just have the herbs and put them straight into the water. I do this because it's easy clean up, because it's literally just fishing that out. You don't have to have a strainer over the plug. It's literally just, I'm done, I'm getting out. Okay, where's this? And off it goes. That's literally all. That's why I use these. It's just for ease of cleaning up afterwards. That's all it is. So that is the cleansing herbal self-love cleansing herbal bath blend. But again, you could use one of these with a shower. You could use it with a shower. It's versatile. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it's inspired you, and I will see you again soon for making some more magic. Stay safe everyone, and blessings to you all.